Hello everyone, this is Kelly. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to interview a very famous oil painter, Mr. Liu. An oil painter at the master level. He was hired by our company to do the head sculpture, makeup for our dolls. He has decades of experience in oil painting production, and every piece of work he creates is a classic work of art. Hello, Miss Liu. We have long heard of your great reputation. Your name can be found even on Baidu. It is said that your oil painting works have reached the classic collectible level. Could you briefly introduce your experience? As for painting, I've been into it since I was a child. But it was in 2001 that I really got into oil painting and have kept at it ever since. Wow, from 2001 until now. Wow. During this period, I can say that I studied oil painting works every day, almost every day. I kept thinking about things related to oil painting, and every day I put my heart into thinking and feeling, and then combine it with my own practice. That's how I kept going all the way. Creativity also requires getting inspiration from life and then combining it with multiple things related to oil painting for thinking. It seems that you have a rather deep understanding of portrait painting, right? Anyway, I like the portrait very much. If you like painting portrait very much, can you apply oil painting techniques well to do the doll head carving works? Of course, if you have a basic knowledge of oil painting and are proficient in principles such as the contours of these figures, the structure of the face, and the colors, it will be very helpful for you to carve the details of the doll's face. In other words, if you have a basic knowledge of oil painting, the principles of color matching and shadow transitions are actually the same when applied to painting our head carvings, right? The principles are the same. The difference lies in that the brushwork and the techniques in oil painting and head carvings are distinct, and so are the painting methods. However, the use of colors, the relationships between colors, and the color combination are similar. Oh, the color combination are similar. Right, they are similar. This is another issue that everyone is quite concerned about. As we know, the doll head carvings you painted are extremely lifelike. We wonder what your understanding is regarding the structures of the doll head carvings and the color transition. Your question involves technical issue. For example, the transition of color should be even and natural, which had a great relationship with color matching. If some colors are not added, there will be brush marks on the doll's face makeup. This is very bad in terms of wax figures craftsmanship. The brush marks you mentioned are the marks left by the paintbrush, right? Yes, brush marks are unacceptable on the face makeup because in our head carving crafts, we pursue a realistic effort. The face makeup should be layered, but leave no marks, especially brush marks, which should never appear. On the contrary, in oil painting, we don't call it brush strokes. If these brush strokes are well utilized in oil painting, they can produce very good visual effects. But this should not happen in doll head carvings, right? Yes. In this case, it's actually rather complicated for you to apply the wax figure making technique to doll head carvings. Yes, this is highly technical, extremely so. Does it take you a long time for conceiving to creating a head carvings like this? In terms of time, it is not fixed. You know, Different head carvings are also different. For creation, conceiving in the early stage is definitely necessary. I need to figure out the overall skin tone first. For example, which color tone the overall skin of this head carvings tends to, and consider the distribution of this color as well as color contrast and the sense of layering. Before starting the creation, I need to have a concept in my mind. Right. I must figure out the character's image, including her occupation and personality traits. I should also have a preliminary idea on my mind, so it is the same as a painting and oil painting. If we want to paint a portrait, we have to understand this person, understand her personality, and then, according to her personal temperament, we can capture the characteristic of this person so that the created work will be more typical and vivid. In this way, it's the same when we are going to make a doll head carving. You need to understand all the personality traits of this character as well as her preference, and then create based on one of her characteristics. So the whole process seems very complicated. You should not only have an inborn sense of beauty in art, but also a sensitive touch for portraying this character, so as to shape the character so vivid, right? This process should be very complicated as it tests the painter's overall qualities. The lack of any single one will affect the entire work. Only by combining various factors can a good piece of work be completed. Whether you want to paint an oil paint well or sculpt a head well, a painter has to take into account various aspects of their condition. Even our daily mood can influence a work. In that case, when you are in a good mood, during the creation process, you may be able to portray the characters more vivid. Yes, of course, the mood matters to a painter. You may bring your own emotions into the painting. The work is entirely an expression of the creator's inner self. So when you convey your feelings through your brush, such a work is actually a great piece. A true artist is actually painting himself, whether it is landscapes or figures. On the surface, it is a creation. But in fact, it is expressing one's inner thoughts, including one's mental conceptions of the figures. Through creation, you show the figure's facial features, contours, and expression. So for you as such a professional oil painting master, it must also take a considerable amount of time to sculpt a doll's head. So I believe this Mmx product has reached the connectable level. Our doll lovers may be buying not just a doll, but a connectable piece of art. Hi, this is Kelly again through the interview with Master Liu. I believe that everyone has a deeper understanding for Mmx, this new brand, and more confidence in the quality of our dolls. So if anyone needs further information about our company and our products, please feel free to contact me.